The Port Colborne Historical and Marine Museum is now open for the season. With new exhibits and the permanent display, a visit here is not to be missed.
Well, we have two new galleries. One is Tales from Tennessee and the other is Deadly Dust. So we're featuring both of those for May's Museum Month along with our Well and Canal exhibit. One of the favorites that I have is we're standing in the gallery and it's Tales from Tennessee. It's a little bit about our American neighbors from the South who come here to enjoy the place. We still have a lot of American friends that come to Port Colborne and enjoy, but this is the start. So it was a gentleman from Memphis, Tennessee who started here. His daughter was ill, so they had to stay, and he ended up starting a whole area that really explores the resort life in Port Colborne.
You have a new exhibit called Deadly Dust. Tell us about that one.
That's right. That's about the Dominion Grain Elevator. Its role as the southern terminus of the Well and Canal. We had our grain elevator that moved grain through the Great Lakes. It was a very important role. And we're also looking at the tragedy 100 years ago this day about an explosion that occurred in 1919. What you're seeing here in these new exhibit galleries is all the work of our assistant curator, Michelle Mason, who works with a team of volunteers to get this ready during our closed season. And I usually say this every year, but I think it's true. This is my favorite year. This exhibit is my favorite. It really brings alive the history as well as the vibe, the feeling. Because this is a heritage home, having these artifacts in a home really works well.
And what's here that's always been here?
Our Well and Canal exhibit is a permanent exhibit. It's interactive, as well as our Heritage Village. We've got our Arabella's Tea Room. It's really an oasis here with a Heritage Village and all the grounds that you can stroll through.
And a small gift room.
Yes, it's growing actually. We expanded the gift shop this year, and you can buy publications, historical publications, or treasures and souvenirs you can take back home.
Now, you call yourself a historical and marine museum. Talk about the marine part.
That's right. So you can't really miss our marine aspects. There is a lifeboat right on our grounds when you walk in. We do have the Vonderpree, which is a wheelhouse that's there, our anchor. And then we have our marine exhibit lighthouse, which we always feature a different exhibit. The exhibit this year is backed by popular demand. It's featuring tugboats. So that's right out on our grounds. And you can visit that even after our closing hours because it's lit up for all to see.
What have you got coming up?
After our opening, we do have International Museums Day, which is May 18th, so there's refreshments here, and we're already free admission, so we're doing free refreshments. We also have a Pie Social History Fair, which will be at the end of the month on the 26th from 12 to 4. The tea room opens June 1st, and then they also open with tea for two, so you can, for $5, you can get tea and biscuits with a friend, and that's from the 2nd until the 8th.
The museum, Heritage Village, and gift shop are open daily from 12 to 5. Admission is free. For more information, visit portcolborne.ca. I'm Brenda Schultz, reporting for The Source.